Well, I promised you guys in the beginning, and I deliver. So, a few days before I made the post, I was feeling like I would do some Thomas stuff again, because I grew up with Thomas and that's my childhood. And I decided to help out my parents clean up the attic. And I ended up finding my old Take and Play Thomas toys. And I remembered always having fun playing with my Take and Play Thomas. Because they have magnets, and if you push rolling stock to it, they'll attach like by himself, and that's amazing in my opinion. So, when I opened up the box to see my old toys again, I was not expecting to see this. They were dirty, they had a lot of scratches on them, and they had Play-Doh attached to them, and in general, really dirty. And of course, I was really sad to see them in the state, and so, I thought why not fix them up again? Make them look clean, and less like this. And to make sure I don't make any mistakes, because back then I was kind of clumsy at, making custom engines. And I hadn't really done it for a long time since I've been on the newspaper lately. So today, I'm going to show you guys how I fixed my, wait. There we go. How I fixed my take-along PERCY. And apologies for the voice crack. So before we always start, showing how I fixed them, we have to see how he looked up before I fixed them. Depression. So yeah, you can tell I have been, doing a lot of accidents and crashes with good old PERCY here. And I could tell by the look on his face he is suffering on the inside. But without further ado, let's see the process of me fixing him. No, well, at least trying. And so I got a screwdriver and opened up the inside of PERCY. So if I start painting him, he won't have a lot of dots around him. And I really wanted to make my PERCY look kind of Railway Series-ish. And so I slapped on a dark green paintwork on him. And in my opinion, he looks pretty good on him. Oh, by the way, at this time, I didn't really have, a lot of different colors and such. And so the only color that we had was dark green, and so I used that for PERCY. And I mean a dark green paintwork that, if you start painting him, paint will never come off. If you put in water, nothing. And that was all I could currently do this far. All I could do at this point was just slap a bunch of dark green paint on PERCY and on his wheels, his pistons, and that was pretty much it. But eventually my dad would get some more paint for me, so I continue fixing my PERCY. That also never comes off, but only if you throw them off a cliff. But just to make sure I don't mess up the lining, I got myself eyeliner and drew them on. And yes, there are some spots that are looking at bad, but it's fine, it's fine. And since mine was supposed to be kind of like a Railway Series PERCY, I painted his footplate black, and I think it looked very nice on him. And then I painted his whistle and his dome yellow, and then he was done. Almost. You see, there are still things I need to add to this little fella. The most obvious being his number 6. And there are some things I still recently added him, like I recently gave him a lamp on the back, because I think it looks very good on him. Also, I'm just gonna say this. There's something about him that's missing, but I can't put my finger on it. But yeah, that's how I fixed my take-along PERCY. And don't worry, this isn't the only video. I will be planning on making more, and after this video gets published, I will make a community post and will ask you guys which engine will come next. But yeah, that's all for today, folks. I hope you all are glad that I finally made more Thomas content, and I will be making more Thomas content, I promise. But now, I've recently been kind of scared making Thomas content because Mattel has been taking down a lot of Thomas videos lately from other Thomas fans, but yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you want to see the next video, just remember to subscribe, the bell, and I'll see you guys next time.